All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's regular season finale. Big Things High School Basketball. Tonight, we got Bryan Station at Bryan Station welcoming in Dunbar as we get ready for this one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We had the senior night ceremony and presentations and everything. We got that recorded. We'll put that up as soon as we get a chance. Also, be on the lookout. We got an interview pregame with Bryan Station head coach, Coach Champ Ligon, talking about this season, his second season with the team. We also got a chance to talk to Dunbar senior Nick Spalding as he gets ready to close out his senior season and get ready for the district tournaments. So that's what's going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our presentation. Joining me tonight later on will be my man Rashad Bird and Mr. Ozon Mitchell. You know, our high school tandem that's been doing big things. And I think we should have a good one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So tune in as we get ready for this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you see my man rocking a Big Thing shirt. Y'all see him? Biggers doing big things. Yes, sir. Love that there from the youngins. And we got the Dunbar starters. We get ready for this 11th region matchup.
Man, it ain't what it used to be. Bryan Station Dunbar.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, they gonna have to fight for this one.
Yeah. Man, back in the day when Dunbar Station used to play, boy, you'd have to wait right after school to be able to get in here for this one. I'm trying to tell you.
Man, you know, I was talking to Coach Gardner earlier in the season about, you know, his team, and he was like, you know, with Carter G, well, we'll let him get through their starters. What I was saying was, Coach was saying, you know, with Carter G and the new, you know, districts and the new schools and everything, he's really kind of been gypped on as far as where he's been getting his kids from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much, his feeder is Beaumont and a little bit of, I think maybe Leestown, I think is what he was saying. But, yeah, he's been hurting right now, just getting kids.
Doesn't look like he's getting the Leestown athletes.
No. Well, we know he ain't. I don't think it was Leestown. That's why I'm saying. I think I might be mistaken.
Yeah. So all the redistricting has messed up a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And then we can't even, you know, lie. We got quite a few kids from Lexington playing in other areas.
Exactly. And that waters it down too a lot.
Yeah. It's getting very metropolitan in Lexington. As we want to say. Louisville-ish, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. That's what they said when they was trying to expand Lexington. They was trying to make everybody touch each other, so getting a little bit of touching.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Big Things Kentucky broadcast. Today we are having the Bryan Station Defenders at home, hosting the Paul Lawrence Dunbar Bulldogs. The score currently is deadlocked at 0 with 7:27 to go in the first quarter. Bryan Station brings a lot of size into this game with a large combination down low of Jaden Biggers and Felix Gonzalez as Biggers attempts a hook shot and doesn't go. Trying to outmatch Dunbar, other defenders on defense. Gonzalez gets a big block down low and pushing back down the floor. Davion Adams Euro steps and gets a layup in. The defenders take an early lead.
We got to get back on defense.
Pushing the ball back down the floor. Now, one thing about this Dunbar team, they are undersized, but they can shoot the lights out when the ball starts to drop. Another steal, top of the key. Layup attempt is no good. Follow-up no good either. And Dunbar pushing back down the floor. Cross-court swing pass interrupted and almost resulting, and it does result in a turnover for the Bulldogs. You got to kind of let that pass through. Foul called, a block.
Hey, one thing I do know, your defense is going to spark your offense. And Dunbar's going to have to do a lot of running. Because I think in their half court, Bryan Station's size is going to be a problem.
I've heard a lot about this kid, Nick Spalding. This is the first time I've been able to check him out. He's averaging 21 points a game. I want to see if he's for real myself with my own eyes.
He's nice, man. I've seen him a couple times. Scrappy, got a nice shot. He just need a little more help.
He does seem to play very well under pressure. He's come into a lot of situations where his team may be a little outmatched. He gave the Bulldogs their best chance to win that classic game in the Dunbar Center earlier this year. And in some of the other games we've seen him in, this team fights hard defensively, but offensively they run through him, and it's going to have to come down to him, Max and Mason Van Dyke, and Cade Hilt to put the ball in the basket.
Okay. Mario Owens is leading the defenders with four points tonight already.
Quick drop pass down low and a foul, as Adams doesn't stay on his feet. He's going to pick up his first foul, and the Bulldogs inbound from the baseline. Quick pass into Spalding, right off the glass in the end.
Nice little soft shot off the backboard.
I don't know whose camp he's going to, but I want to go too. Defenders slow down, working to a half-court set. Steal up top by Hilt, pushing the basket. Euro steps, lays it in. It's good. 4-point swing for the Bulldogs. Defense sparking that offense. Bryan Station trying to settle into these half-court sets, and Dunbar standing up right now, getting into passing lanes, playing Biggers and Gonzalez physical, forcing the ball out of the hands of these guards, and getting out in transition.
Dunbar's defense is a tough man-to-man coming out playing tonight.
Hilt harassing Gonzalez on the wing. He's going to take the jump shot. It's no good. He's going to rebound it, and they push back up the floor. Layup is up and good. Benjamin Haggard getting it high off the glass and in. Now, when it comes to games like these, how do you keep the energy in it to keep coming at these really, really big guys every night? Well, all night long.
Well, it looks like they're doing a good job of getting out and running so they won't have to get settled in that half-court offense. So I guess keep running so Bryan Station can't set up in their defense so the rim protectors won't be at the rim when you're trying to get there.
Pass out to Spalding. Deep threes up and no good. Rims out just barely.
The two big kids from Station, they are controlling the backboards on the defensive line.
Amari Owens, again, showing off that athletic ability. He's been excellent at attacking the basket all season, and nearly a steal on the backside by Raylan Wilson. Wilson is starting this game. He's played in about 13 this year. We've got some lower numbers for a lot of these Station kids, and they're starting to see a lot more lineup time. Is it just late year experimenting, or are you just trying to get some of these guys some run this year?
It looks like a lot of them's come up from the JV squad to get some run. Maybe to help out for a district run for Bryan Station, give some other guys some rest, or maybe, just the experience of late season games.
On that steal on the defensive possession was Tayshawn Adams. He pushed the ball down the floor and missed a layup, and the follow-up by Mario and just no good. But he follows it, gets fouled, and he's at the free throw line where he makes his first. Bryan Station holding a 3-point lead. You all right, Marshawn?
It looks like this is going to be a game of runs tonight.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you keep giving Bryan Station a chance to do things like that and force turnovers without you crossing half court, and they don't even have to rely on those shot blockers down there, it's going to be a tough night.
And that's what Bryan Station wants to do. They want to speed you up. They want to trap. They want to press. They want to get you going. So
Owens makes two quick moves, lets the three fly, and it drops. 13-6, 5-point swing for Owens.
Young fellas balling tonight. Oh, it was a walk. They didn't call it.
Cross-court pass. Hilt attacking Biggers, and Biggers can't stay straight up there, picks up a foul.
The big fella needs to stay on the floor right there. You can't block everything. You got to pick your time to do that. So I think it was an unnecessary foul by the big fella. Should have just stayed on the ground and just played solid defense.
The first free throw is good.
You got Gonzalez checking in for Biggers. Bryan Station is long. Adams is long.
Real tall. He's played in 13 games this year, sophomore. Freshman, actually, Tayshawn Adams. Galinsky swings the ball up court. Amari Owens has a lane, attacks, can't keep control of the ball to go through the basket and out of bounds. Possession stays on this end.
And Bryan Station is real young with a lot of freshmen, sophomores they have in the rotation. Future looks bright if they can all stay together.
That's one thing Coach Liggins was talking about. He's like, he's only got 2 seniors right now, so he's excited about the future.
I think that's one of the good things about having a young team. You get to see these guys progress over the year and learn the different nuances of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, with 30 seconds left. Well, no, not 30 seconds left in the timeout, but this is a Big Things broadcast. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. With 2:43 to go, Bryan Station holds a 13-7 lead over the Dunbar Bulldogs. As they're trying to break this press and some harassing defense by the defenders.
Yeah, speaking of Bryan Station being young and trying to stay together, I just hope somebody don't come with NIL deals and try to steal some of these kids from Station. Because they look like they're having fun playing with each other.
That NIL money is moving a lot of these athletes around.
Yeah. It's even hit down to the high school level in some states as well. So
Great
anything
vision.
is possible.
Nick Spalding with a nice long toss
Okay,
for a free layup, but the defenders get it back on the opposite end.
Mario Owens is having a nice first quarter. I think he has like 7 points and a couple assists and a couple rebounds already.
I think he's one of the defenders that deserves the most credit. He's come out here and he's learned the game well, and he's learned the game quick as Nick
There go
Spalding
my man Nick.
attacking the basket.
Nick the quick, baby.
Galinsky lets a long 3 go. Off the short rim, he can't get his own rebound. He's boxed out by Hilt. Dunbar takes possession.
You know, man, I'm thinking as a guard, if I'm playing for Station, I'm jacking up everything. I'm just gonna let them dudes get underneath, and I'm Steph Currying it.
Coach Liggins gives them free range to go shoot and play ball. You know what I'm saying? He likes to get up and down and want his kids to play ball.
Yeah.
No hold back in their game.
I mean, when you've got size like Davion Adams, Tavion Adams, Jaden Biggers, and Felix Gonzalez, you got to let go of that ball. Those guys are double-double guys every night. Rebound is pushed up into the air, long pass. Adams goes up and lays it in, extending the defender lead, 17-13, 1:10 to go. Spalding working through the trap, long toss. Shot fake, and Bigger sends back the lay-in. Gonzalez on the recovery in the corner.
Move that young fella. 2 man in the truck at. Get that out of here.
Pass short corner, Owens. Off the right rim, rebound worked for by Biggers. Comes up with it, and shot is up and good.
Even Dunn in a nice little mid-range game.
Ethan Dunn making a lot of plays, securing a lot of 50-50 balls for Bryan Station in these last few possessions. The lead is extended 19-13, 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Spalding takes the ball screen. Dunn working through it. Shot goes up and it's good.
Young fella.
Hey,
Way downtown, bang.
he's nice, man. He's nice with it.
Another attack to the basket by Owens. Layup just barely off, rotating out of the rim. Spalding heaves a long one, just a little to the left. 1916, Bryan Station, first quarter.
What's that in the crowd? Y'all see that, Marshawn? See that? Yes, sir.
Marshawn getting a little love from the student section.
Big things, big things.
Yes,
Kentucky
sir.
football commit Damon Green.
Doing big things. Fan of the show.
Showing us some love over here.
Damon Green had an excellent year for the Bryan Station Defenders football team. Has committed to playing football for the University of Kentucky, joining a couple of Lexington standouts, Dane Key and Dakel Crowdis, on the Kentucky roster.
Also with Ty Bryan over there, he committed as well. So,
So we got quite a few Lexington kids representing over there.
A lot of them. It's good to see some of these major Kentucky programs looking into Lexington for some of their talent.
I just wish the basketball program would do it as well. Hey, but that's another conversation for another day. Because I know here in a couple years there's going to be a few prospects
Yes, sir.
that should be get some looks.
Yes.
Hey,
It's a whole group of kids. That whole
That's
Leestown Crawford kids, man.
that sophomore group over at Dunbar. Douglas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spalding backdoor cut, lays it up and in, catches Ethan Dunn lacking on the defensive end.
I think Lexington is in a renaissance, man.
Yeah. Spalding is doing it from the outside and the inside.
Hey, he's a baller.
Yeah, he's got some game to him.
Nick the Quick, baby.
Those 21 points he's averaging on the year,
He's
proving
doing
to
it
be
on
the
all
heart
levels.
of this Dunbar Bulldog team. Looks like Dunbar switched into his own defense here. Looking to defend. Ball goes down inside the Biggers and is immediately knocked away.
Now, I think the last game we saw Station play where that zone kind of gave him some problems.
It was.
I forgot who that was we saw them play.
Oh, it was Douglas.
Oh, he was out of bounds.
Yeah, they was playing Douglas. They gave Douglas.
Was it Douglas?
Yes.
Okay.
They gave Douglas some problems with that zone.
And they extended that to about maybe 3/4 court, and it had some difficulty getting the ball across half court and let Frederick Douglass use some of that athleticism to run some transition. Douglas didn't even need to establish too much half court offense. Spalding, tough floater in the lane, goes up and in, and the Dunbar Bulldogs and Nick Spalding.
Nick's gonna keep you in the game.
Young fella's in his bag right now.
Owens directing traffic.
He gave you the three-point shot. He didn't gave you the layup. He didn't gave you the floater in the paint. Hey, he's doing it on all three levels right now.
He's got a repertoire, huh?
Has he committed to go play ball anywhere? Is there anybody looking at him? Or?
I'm not sure. I have to check with him.
Ball swung down inside the Biggers. Back up to Owens for the open three, and it's up and good.
You can't even leave that young fella open.
No,
Can't
sir.
leave him open. He's averaging 14.5 points a game. As a
Defender
freshman.
defense harassing the ball on catches for all players. Gonzalez checking Spalding at the top of the key, about half court. Runs past him on that ball screen, but Biggers is there to knock that ball free and stay back on the defensive end. Long three from the corner. Good.
Number
1
15.
point lead for the Bulldogs.
Mason Van Dyke with the three.
And that's exactly what I was alluding to earlier. If you keep giving Dunbar a chance and they can get some of these other kids to get the ball in the basket, they're a dangerous team and they can score a lot of points.
Yeah, you can't give them 2 or 3 opportunities on the offensive end.
Davion Adams scored a tough layup, and he comes out with a steal in transition, pushing the ball ahead to Owens, who can't squeeze the ball over the wedge of the rim. Van Dyke lets a three go. It's just off. Rebound, Bulldogs. Shot back up, just short. Biggers on the rebound. That's Benjamin Haggard's miss. I think that's his first of the day. Rashad Faulkner seeing his first action today. Works down to a mid-range jump shot. Slightly off the left rim. Defenders back on defense. Mason Van Dyke losing the ball. Spalding swings it to the corner to Mason, and no good. Gonzalez rebounds. Owens pushing. Long threes up and good.
Okay.
Amari Owens showing out in this first half for the defenders.
Yeah, he's definitely playing ball right now.
Spalding quick behind the back. Jump shot is up.
Okay.
No good off the left
Rebound,
rim.
young fella.
Tough rebound down low. Ball goes back up top. Pass intended for Spalding is no good. Tyler Gadd jumping out of the gym for that rebound.
Man, no block out of nothing. I'm coming to get this one.
In these last few Dunbar games I've seen, you can tell that there's somebody out there that, needs to kind of bring that same fire, that same spark that Spalding brings to this offense. And Tyler Gadd has tried to step up and take that role. He's made a lot of effort plays down low for those guys. He's diving for 50-50 balls. He sets hard screens and creates a lot of opportunities for some of these other younger shooters on the team.
It looks like Bryan Station did a wholesale substitution. He got the two big guys out. They got a little smaller. Carpenter, Wilson, and Adams in the game, along with Owens and Faulkner. And right now they're real young. There might be 3 freshmen out there, a senior and a sophomore, maybe.
Now, is this just him trying to get them a little run as we get ready for these district tournaments?
Well, the two big guys were tired. They were laboring out there. So.
Ooh, big block on the defensive end. Stop jump shot up and no good off the rim. Ball goes out of bounds. Defenders keep possession. That's Tayshawn Adams.
Well, just the history of Champ, Coach Ligon, when he was here before, he's always had a long, deep bench, and he's always played a lot of players. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, but that's what he's always done. I guess try to wear other teams out.
Owen spins and steps back. It looked like
I think that would definitely be the approach for the Dunbar team because I don't think they're too deep for real.
Yeah, it looks like they're only playing like 7 deep. And right now, Bryan Station's already played 10 to 12. So.
I don't think anybody on that Bryan Station bench is still wearing
Nice
their
pass.
warm-ups. Pass down low.
Owens is in his bag tonight already. I can't wait to see what his stats look like at halftime.
Long pass to Spalding. He keeps control of the ball. Stop, jump shots up over Adams is no good. Rebounded by Hill. And Haggard gets the ball back to Spalding. He's going to go back to work on Adams. Steps back on him one time. Shot is up and good.
Nick is putting on a show tonight.
Got to keep your Bulldogs in it. 29-25 is the defender lead. Trap at half court. Working through it. Faulkner gets a 3 from the wing. Off the right rim. Hilt rebounding over. A few defenders weaving through the defense. Swing to the corner. Spalding on the wing. Up and good.
Nick the quick boy.
It's turned into the Spalding Orange show tonight. Let them clear out. Let them go one-on-one. Everybody else move out of the way. Yeah.
Throwing some haymakers out there. Defenders working through the trap again. They're giving Amari Owens that Megatron treatment. When you get to the line of scrimmage, send 2 at him.
Yeah.
I was just joking with Nick pregame. I said, what you going to give me, about 50 and 10? He just kind of looked at me. I was like, okay.
Looks like he's on his way.
Hey, he gave me that look like mess around and find out. Nick's on a tear right now.
Yeah, buddy. He's getting it in right now.
Foul was called, I think, on Rashad Faulkner. I saw 2, but I didn't see any other number.
Bryan Station's coming back with their bigs.
Okay.
Platoon swap for Bryan Station. That's 4
think that
deep.
was kind of a way to just kind of wear him out a little bit and get his bigs a little rest?
Yeah, because they were laboring up and down the court last time before they came out.
And Dunbar looks kind of tired right now.
Yeah, we're going to see here in a minute if they start pulling on those shorts. That's when you know.
I was going to say, this will be interesting to see if Station puts up a little run here these last 2 minutes.
And from the looks of it, junior guard Bryson Carpenter is going to be running the offense for Bryan Station here. He drops the ball down to Gonzalez working through that press, and his mid-range jump shot's no good. Adams comes out with the loose ball, and Biggers stuffs it in the rim. 31-29 is the defender lead. 1:40 to go in the first half. Van Dyke gets the ball across half court. Trap coming at the top. Pass to the corner, gets tipped, stepped out of bounds. Defenders regain possession, 1:31 to go.
Yeah, that trap is bothering Dunbar right now. And
I think you see the result of them fresh legs.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you just one stop away, though, from Nick Spalding at least tying this game back up. Gonzalez loses the ball on the spin, but Biggers takes it back, spins on his own, and is fouled on the way to the basket, going to the line.
Had him in that spin cycle down there.
Hey, I've liked Biggers since last year, man. I like him, man. I like his game.
And I like the way he played against Dunbar a few weeks ago. He was very competitive in that game.
First free throw up and no good for Biggers. He's shooting about 51% from the line on the year. Second attempt to finish on average is good.
You're right. Make one, miss one.
And look at the defense and the hustle by Biggers, knocking the ball free, trying to save it. Can we talk about that? You've got Gonzalez and Biggers on the front half of your full court press there.
Man, that's dangerous right there.
And they're knocking the ball free, though, is the thing. They're playing great defense out there across the half-court line.
That's what you want to do is get tips, get deflections. I know Coach Liggins counts deflections for his Bryan Station defense. Oh, good move. Good block, Biggers.
Biggers getting a big block, but want to give a shout to Bryson Carpenter for that great defense out there.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense to try to throw it over two guys at 6'4" and 6'5".
Long toss to the corner to Biggers. He works through a double, swings the ball down, Dunn saves it. Carpenter steps right, jump shot is up, no good off the right rim. Bulldog offense. Looking to set something up in the half court. Long pass, Spalding, quick layup is up and good. 31-32, 33 seconds to go in the half. Bryan Station's going to call a timeout. 25 seconds to go in a real competitive one here so far. Nick Spalding and Amari Owens showing out on the scoring end for both the defenders and the Bulldogs. We'll be right back on the Big Things Kentucky broadcast.
Pioneers.
We are back for the final possession of the half.
Y'all don't remember Charles Barkley with the biker shorts underneath.
Owens attacking left, passes out of a triple, and Tayshawn Adams.
They don't remember Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars with them little shorts on, man. One wrong move, it could have been some slippage.
Spalding gets the ball back. Long shot's going to go up and just missed it off the back rim.
All right.
Bulldogs are going to go into the half down one. This is a Big Things Kentucky broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've got 8 more minutes on the clock for the third quarter. And a tough, gritty game here between the defenders and the Bulldogs. A couple of first half stats to cover for you. First for the Bulldogs, Nick Spalding shooting 8 for 16 from the field, 2 for 8 from 3. He's got 18 points. Leading the Bulldogs in rebounds, Cade Hilt has 5. He's shooting 2 for 3 from the field with 6 points, also contributed to that Bulldog offense. And for the defenders, Amari Owens leading the way, scoring with 13 points. He's also got 2 rebounds, and the Twin Towers down low for the defenders, Biggers and Gonzalez, each having 5 rebounds apiece. Also rebounding contributions made by Ethan Dunn with 3, and Adams and
What's the total rebounds for both teams?
14 to 12 in favor of Bryan Station.
You really would think it wouldn't be that close, but Dunbar's hanging in there.
Yeah,
That's what happens when you come out there and play tough.
Yeah, Dunbar's getting a lot of loose ball rebounds. It's not anything they're getting off the backboard. It's a lot of loose, long rebounds from Bryan Station.
Knocking that ball free out of the hands of some of those bigs and scrapping your way to those rebounds. Amari Owens working in the half-court offense. A pass slipped to the corner. Long shot is up and good.
Adams for 3.
Davion Adams is trying to extend this defender lead and get these young Bryan Station team to a victory here. 35-31 is the score. Van Dyke working at the top of the key. Swings it to his brother. Pass down low on the block. Ball goes back up to Spalding. Working on Adams. Skip pass to the opposite corner. Inside the Hilt. Working on Owens. Layup is up and no good. Hilt wanted something for some contact there, but Owens attacking right back on the opposite end. Adams gets the ball stripped out from him by Tyler Gadd, and the combination defense forces that ball loose. Hilt attacking the bigs, no basket, gets the ball off the miss, and he's fouled on the putback attempt. That actually should have been a travel there. That first layup did not touch the rim.
No, actually, no. That's a shot attempt, and those are legal.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as you make a shot attempt, you can go back and get that ball.
Okay.
I thought some defenders touched it. That would have made him legal too, wouldn't it?
Yes. But
Learn
yes.
something new every day, huh?
Yes.
Hey, Ozon, that referee, man. You know, shout out to Sean Gurton. You know, we just want to get him in. I know he's licking his wounds right now as Eagles. They couldn't handle my Chiefs, but, you know, shout out to Sean, though.
Here we go with this, man.
Look, you can stack it up however you want to. League MVP went out there to get it done.
Yes, he did.
Honestly, I don't think there's another quarterback out there who's had a better 5-year stint than 15 in red.
You're right about that. What is it? Four AFC Championship games?
Five straight.
4 Super Bowls? Was it 3 Super Bowls or 4 Super Bowls? 3 Super Bowls.
3 Super Bowl
3 out of 4.
appearances.
3 out of 4, I believe.
Won 2 of them.
Yep.
A lot of discussion is he one of the top 5 quarterbacks ever already?
He's just getting started. Maybe he can get one of them Brady runs.
Well, I'm kind of partial to Montana. I think he's the GOAT. I don't care what y'all say about Brady, but Montana's the GOAT.
Okay.
I'll give Montana his flowers, but there's something about that Andy Reid offense and that ridiculous arm.
See, I can respect that because I don't care what you say. Eric Dickerson is the greatest running back ever.
You won't get any arguments. You'll get an argument, but
I ain't saying nothing about you in Montana.
Yeah.
I wasn't, I'm just putting that out there.
yeah, I mean,
2105, coach. 2105.
My thing
Gonzalez's
is,
range jump shot is good.
ED just didn't show up in the big games. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not finna have this discussion with you.
Hey, man.
It's my opinion.
Yeah, everybody's got an opinion.
The deficit is 5 for the Bulldogs. 4:50 left to go in the third quarter. Spalding catches the ball, swing pass to the corner, shot fake, pass back to Spalding. He's going to step out to the corner and fake on Biggers. Skip pass, corner three's up and good.
Spalding, man, he's so smart.
Yeah.
Like, he even makes the right play. You know what I'm saying?
He's had excellent court vision in this game, and he's come up with another loose ball here. Swings the ball to Van Dyke, and he's also going to make a cross-court pass. Another three is up, and another three off the short rim. Owens pushing back, looking down inside. Puts one up from the left wing, no good. Biggers tips the rebound to himself. Ball lost. Got back. Putback attempt is no good. And
Hey, this Dunbar defense, I don't know what Coach Garvin done told them boys, but they've been playing some defense tonight.
Spalding weaving his way to the basket, loses control of the ball, regains it, and knocks down a tough shot.
Is he ever
over
out of
Jaden
control?
Biggers. Ever. No.
What did he have at half again? What y'all say he had? 18?
He had 18 at halftime.
Okay.
The young fella is always under control.
Listen, I know the massage and Gatorade hit at halftime that he just had because he's coming back out here and he looks even better than he did in the first. Quick basket by Wilson for the defenders gives them a 2-point lead, but pushing right back of the Bulldogs, and they are collapsed on. Great half-court defense, transition defense by the defenders, and forcing a Bulldog timeout. We will be back. 3:40 to go in the third on this Big Things Kentucky broadcast. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, to continue this second half. Shot fake by Spalding. Pass out. Long three. No good. Haggard with the rebound. Pushing the ball to Van Dyke. Steps in. Loses control of the ball. Owens comes out with the turnover, and he's going to push the ball across court for the defenders. Wide open. No good. Rebound inside by Adams. Putback attempt is no good. He's going to go to the line, though.
So it's big for Bryan Station on the backboard again.
Now, if you're Bryan Station here, what do you tell these guys to keep them in this game where Dunbar is playing a lot of defense, they're making a lot of hustle plays, they're looking to frustrate your half-court offense, and that's really where you thrive as a team?
I would tell my guys to keep going to the backboard, keep punishing Dunbar on the backboards on the offensive end, get every loose ball and try to jam it down their throat. That's what I would do.
Van Dyke trying to dribble his way out of a double. He can't.
And that helps Bryan Station as well with this press. I know
Yes.
Dunbar has had at least 10 turnovers so far tonight, just on the press alone.
Halftime totals have 7 turnovers for each team. That pass was just out of the reach of Tyler Gadd, who let Mason Van Dyke know that he just, take a deep breath. Everything's okay. Ethan Dunn stepping through, trying to get a mid-range jump shot off is no good.
Bryan Station on the offensive boards again.
Adams working for another rebound. Rashad Faulkner, sidestep jump shot, drop.
Silky.
What's your favorite line, Coach?
Gotta let your defense spark your offense.
Well, in Bryan Station's defense,
Big block.
their
Felix
offensive
Gonzalez.
rebound is sparking their offense. So I'm sure they got about 15 second chance points off the offensive rebound.
Some sticky defense being played by Amari Owens. Ball goes down inside and it's lost. Great defense by Gonzalez. Owens ends up with the steal, attacking, lays it up and in. Amari Owens with another athletic finish.
I thought he was going to give it up to the young fella running the court with him.
Man.
Ethan Dunn keeping pace.
Now he's just a freshman, right?
Yes.
Unless that ball can go up in the air or off the backboard for a highlight play, I don't think Amari Owens is letting it go.
I like to call the 11th the Wild Wild West. We about to go to the OK Corral right now, boy. They about to shoot at.
Yeah, better.
Owens' free throw is up and good. Gonzalez took a shot on that last possession. He's going to go get himself a breather.
Bryan Station's made a nice little 7-0 run right now.
The lead is 9. Defender presses back on. Hilt looking to dribble out of it. Gets past Adams. Gets a shot attempt up, but blocked by Biggers. And Rashad Faulkner, another corner three. No good this time. Hilt jumping sky high for a rebound over the head of Jaden Biggers. I think you got a bit of a mismatch here. I think you want to try and work past Biggers and get yourself a basket. They're going to put him in the pick and roll here. He denies the ball screen, pushes the basket, spins opposite, kick to the corner. Haggard's three is good. 6-point game. Bryan Station.
Good offense right there.
I think that's a great eye there from Cade Hilt. To go back toward that double and half spin away from it and then come back where they collapse to find that open man in the corner. And getting Benjamin Haggard a nice comfort shot there in the corner. Long three from the top. Owens, no good. Tough rebound inside by Davion Adams, and he gets the put back in. He's playing physical down low.
Where has he been?
Dunbar's coach just throws his hands up. He's like, Coach, can we get him off the backboard? Owens with the steal.
And he gets another layup.
And, you say that, Ozan. When I was talking to Coach pregame, he says the little things. He said we always kind of forget that one little thing, and that's what you talk about, keep him on the backboard.
Bulldogs take a timeout. The lead for the defenders is 10. We will be back on the Big Things Kentucky broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 37 seconds to go in this third quarter. Nick Spalding, Cade Hilt, and the Van Dyke brothers trying to lead this Bulldog offense back into this game where Bryan Station has seemed to have taken a little bit of control from the defensive end.
Letting your defense spark your offense.
Spalding spin, jump shot, up, no good, slightly rims out. Fight down low for the rebound. Adams comes out with it.
And I have to give some credit to Ethan Dunn. The last few minutes, he's played great defense on Spalding. Spalding has not scored in the last 4 minutes of the half.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tough ball screen, and Owens trying to dribble his way through. Can't get out.
It's good.
Floater is up and good. Quick basket.
And we get ready to go into this fourth quarter. Does Dunbar make this run?
No number on the score. Floater is good, and we will be back for a fourth quarter. 8-point lead for Bryan Station. Fourth quarter action on the north side of Lexington. This is a Big Things Kentucky broadcast. The defenders hold a slim 8-point lead over the Bulldogs. Nick Spalding is leading the way offensively for the Bulldogs, trying to keep this young team in the game.
Another great game we got tonight too, gentlemen.
A real good one. A lot of defense being played, a lot of effort plays being made.
A lot of games of runs.
Yes.
Drop pass inside, back up top, swing to the corner. Haggard, corner three, good. The lead now 5-7, 42 to go.
This is what we came to see, Rashad. This is what we came to see right here. A good game. Good 11-weekend game tonight. Oh.
Passes off the foot of Van Dyke. Defenders maintain possession.
Both of these teams seem evenly matched tonight.
They are, and like you said with that earlier interview, Coach Chuck, with Coach, he said the little things are a big issue, and in these tight games, usually some of those small mistakes can cost you a win like this. And
Absolutely.
How do you keep this young team in it and play through your spark of Nick Spalding and some great defense being played and a charge called? Bulldogs gain possession.
I don't know where Ethan Dunn was trying to go with that ball. He just probably should have picked it up and looked for somebody to pass it to. They called over and back.
Tayshawn Adams going to come out now. Gonzalez steps back in. Big inside presence on defense for the defenders now. Now, I know they ran that play for Nick Spalding, but you missed a man on the right side.
Yeah,
Biggers didn't
wide
come out
open.
on that shooter.
Yeah.
You had a nice shot ready to go up.
They ran an elevator play to the side. And you normally run it at the top of the key. They ran it to the side over here. So, but like you said, the guy was open on the opposite side.
You know, I don't think Bryan Station does enough post offense for me. Or is it just me?
I think there's only so much you can do, really. When you got a player like Gonzalez, he's not as offensively inclined so far. He's got a decent drop step, but the footwork's not all there because I think a lot of the times when that ball goes into the post for Bryan Station, Nick Spalding just barely misses that mid-range jump shot to try and cut the lead. I think that Biggers is your offensive presence, but Gonzalez, you got him there for defensive rebounding. And
Yeah, because he doesn't look to score at all like Biggers does. That's probably why you have him in the middle of that zone to pass it down to Biggers.
long three, no good. Spalding rebounds the ball, swings the ball to the corner. Van Dyke attacking. Pump fake, get Gonzalez
Biggers
out of the
get
way,
it out
but
of
Biggers
here.
is still there. Another shot goes up. Foul should be called on
Scrappy
Biggers.
Bulldogs.
Nice layup inside.
Biggers, you can only block so many, young fella.
Tough layup inside.
The shot up here getting excited, throwing his Gatorade bottle all over the place up here.
It fell. I tried to catch it. That's a play.
Out on the floor.
That's a play you like as an undersized guard. Ladies and gentlemen, 3-point lead. This is a Big Things Kentucky broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more fourth quarter action. Van Dyke's free throw is up and good, cutting this defender lead back down to 2. It was just 10 about 3 minutes ago, Ozan. What happened?
Man, it was so fast. We don't know what happened. It's just Dunbar just made shots. You know what I'm saying? They kept battling on the back end. And Bryan Station's missing shots.
I'm going to tell you what happened, Ozan. Their defense sparked their offense.
Dead.
Skip pass, corner, Haggard 3. Good! 1 point,
That's what I'm
Bulldogs
saying,
lead.
baby.
And they doing it without Spalding scoring the ball. They're doing it. The others, as what they say, is stepping up. The others are stepping up.
Showing he can be a field general in this Bulldog offense. Ball
good
stripped
defense.
away. Tyler Gadd.
Good defense.
And they're going to say Gadd stepped on the line. Defenders keep the ball.
It's all right. Well, I'm about to talk to Coach Garvin after this game. Boy, Coach Garvin winning his bag.
Yeah.
But I think Ozone, like something you said, this is kind of a rivalry game here.
Yes, definitely. And like I said earlier, this is a game of runs. Bryan Station went on a run. Now Dunbar's on our run. They're on an 11-0 run. So what is Bryan Station going to do to try to get back in it?
I think you got to get the ball back into the hands of Amari Owens. He's attacked well. He's scored well from all over the court. But I think the way this defense is adjusted to him, they're trying to keep the ball moving around and just kind of show that the other defenders can get involved. Adams pump fakes the three, swings it back to Faulkner, who could have
What
had
are they
one.
in? Is that like a matchup zone or
2-3.
something? Okay.
Gonzalez's mid-range jump shot misses.
Nobody's looking assertive on the Bryan Station end. Nobody looks like they want to score the ball at all. Just like that passing it around the perimeter, and you can't do that in the zone. You have to be able to attack it, and nobody wants to attack it.
And Gonzalez has tried that mid-range jump shot from that hole in the 2-3, but it just hasn't gone down yet for him. Quick rise shot, no good. Big fight for the rebound. Gonzalez falls down.
Maybe you have to get Dunn back in the game because he has a nice little mid-range game that could help with that zone.
And see, that's what we talked about that last game. The zone seemed to kind of stifle the defenders.
Yeah. And Owens came up a little short with that shot. Maybe he's tired. Maybe he needs to take a quick blow, get some Gatorade, and get back in. Because that shot right there looked kind of short.
Gadd with the ball on the wing, hands it to Spalding. Sprints past Biggers, gets fouled. Layup does not hit the rim. He will go to the free throw line. Foul caught on Biggers for a hold.
And we thought that Bryan Station's depth would kind of tire Dunbar out, and it doesn't look like it's happening.
At all.
We got Adams coming in for Biggers.
The defenders look more winded than the Bulldogs.
It does. They do. They definitely do.
Spalding, the Bulldogs' second highest free throw shooter on average, is shooting at about 63%, goes 50% at the free throw line there, and the Bulldogs hold a slim lead. Davion Adams looking to run the defender offense.
Yeah, Bryan Station just has not been able to solve this zone here in the fourth quarter at all.
See, I think that's it right there. You got to cut hard on that baseline 3-5 so they can see you down there. He doesn't hold on to the pass. The ball gets lost. Dunbar retains possession. Tayshawn Adams losing control of the pass there. And the Bulldogs have another chance to extend the slim lead. Van Dyke bringing the ball across court. He's going to take the ball screen, gets Gonzalez switched out. Ball goes back inside. Faulkner steals the ball off the dribble. He's pushing down the floor. Attacking Spalding, loses the ball off the hand of Spalding. Defenders keep possession.
You know, I think it seems like if you can keep Station in a half-court game, it's to your advantage.
Yes, because they want to get out and run and use their athleticism.
They drop the ball into Gonzalez. Ball's
They
ripped
don't
away
seem
by
real
Van
comfortable
Dyke.
in the half-court set.
At all.
Gadd pushes the ball up the floor. Attacked by Haggard. Swing to Van Dyke. Back up top to Spalding. Spalding stops on a pivot. Goes back up top. Spins. Attacking the basket.
Fella.
Right at Gonzalez and Bigger.
young
Plays
fella.
it in.
Young fella.
Ooh.
Do your thing, young
Nasty.
fella. Do your
The Bulldog
thing.
lead is 4, and Spalding goes to the line to extend it. 2:22 to go in the game.
Nick the Quick.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Bro, if I had an instant replay, I would be hitting that right now.
Oh
But
my
you will see me cut
goodness.
that one out tonight. 222.
Gave him that hezzy, gave him that spin. all
Huge
the way
play from
in.
Nick Spalding, who'd been a field general the last few possessions for the Bulldogs. Bryan Station's going to get a quick timeout, ladies and gentlemen, to try and adjust. We'll be Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the final 2:19 of a close game here on the north side. The defenders are maintaining a slim 5-point lead. Well, the defenders are facing a 5-point deficit. Dunbar Bulldogs look to hold on. Nick Spalding having a great offensive performance, getting a lot of his team involved as well.
You see a little more intensity in them cuts doing it in the lane, man.
And I think that's
he walked. Got away with one.
Adams saves the ball off the miss. Ethan Dunn shot is up and rims out slightly. Ball knocked out of the hands by what looked like Tyler Gadd and Benjamin Haggard, but the Bulldogs retain possession.
Bryan Station had plenty of opportunities on that possession to get a bucket. You gotta make shots here at the end of the game.
And with 1:44 on the clock, Davion Adams comes out of the game. Ethan Dunn in the game. Gonzalez, Biggers, Adams, Dunn, and Owens. I think this is the best lineup that Bryan Station's had on the floor defensively today.
Yeah, I think they're long right now. They got all their bigs in and the 2 guards, the 2-point guards. Oh,
They hounded them too.
Van Dyke falls onto the ball. Bulldogs retain possession. They get a side out. Benjamin Haggard will inbound. They're setting up a play here. Ball goes quick inside to Van Dyke. Doubled, and he's fouled.
Timeout Dunbar.
1:16 to go. It's already time to play the foul game. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the last 1:16. Nick Spalding inbounding the ball from the sideline. Tries to get it out to Cade Hilton. His tips. Tayshawn Adams knocking that ball free. Tayshawn's made a big defensive contribution for this team, the freshman. Harassing. Ball goes back up to Van Dyke. Swings the ball down low toward Adams, who knocks that ball free and goes right back out of bounds. Dunbar will inbound the ball from the baseline.
At one point, do you start to foul if you can't get the ball back if you're Bryan Station?
I think they kept trying to foul and get the ball back earlier, and that I don't know if their mind was changed during that timeout. I think I'd be fouling right now.
Or do you play defense to about 45 seconds and then you start fouling, or
long pass,
what do you
swing
do?
back
Oh,
inside.
I get to start fouling now. You have to start fouling now.
And they do.
Because
I was
Dunbar,
going to say, you got to foul him now.
yeah, because Dunbar had a wide open shot under the basket and they declined to take that shot. So
Yeah, they playing the clock game.
yes,
And very well, I might add.
It seems that Dunbar is doing the little things very well in these final few minutes. Near turnover. Bigger's playing some great defense. Jams his finger.
looked
Ball
like
goes
Bryan
back
Station
to-
was trying to get a over and back call, but the ball was tipped.
One and one free throw opportunity. Mason Van Dyke knocks down the first. He's got an opportunity here too. The lead is 6. Bulldogs in the bonus. 1 timeout remaining for Dunbar, 2 for Bryan Station. And now 44 seconds. Dunbar, you also have 2 timeouts to give in a 7-point lead. 2 fouls to give in a 7-point lead.
If I'm Dunbar, I'm still gonna stay in my zone. And I'm still gonna make Bryan Station beat me from the outside. And Bryan Station has not scored very many points here in the fourth quarter at all. Excuse me.
Ethan Dunn attacking the basket.
Oh,
Amari Owens. Another athletic move to the basket, another tough finish, and one. He's going to the line with a chance to cut this lead back down to 4. 37.5 to go. And now I think this is what we weren't seeing when Dunbar was running that zone. Amari Owens wasn't the aggressor. He misses the free throw. They try and strip that ball loose. They don't, and they pick up the foul. 1-and-1 opportunity. Van Dyke will go to the line on the opposite end. How do you let Amari Owens go so long without attacking the basket and playing as aggressive as he did in that first half?
It's the defense. That zone changes a whole lot of things. It slows you down. That's what it's meant to do, slow you down and make you shoot jumpers.
and I think, like you said, nobody looked aggressive. He didn't seem like he was aggressive early on.
Yeah, that stretch in the middle of the third quarter, it was all over here talking. Nobody attacked the basket. There's just a lot of passing around the perimeter.
4 big free throws tonight for Mason Van Dyke. He's shooting about 63% on the year, 12 of 19. Gonzalez weaving through the defense, but a turnover. And
my
Oh!
Go get you some, young. Oh, attack.
what a huge jam.
The young fella's hurt. He hurt his knee.
Yeah, he came down
He felt
kind of awkward.
Yeah. He came down kind of awkwardly. Oh, hope the young fella's okay.
You talk about OGs. Jake the trainer's on the scene.
Yes. Oh, young fella, go get you some, though.
Cade Hilt jumping out of the gym.
Oh, wee.
Cade, senior, playing in 28 games. Capitalizing on the last regular season game to give us a highlight here.
Got the whole gym standing up. Even the Bryan Station defender side stood up.
Got some highlights. I had to go home and cut them out. Marshawn, you was on your game tonight, boy.
Yes, sir. Good
Shout
shot.
out to Marshawn.
Good shot, Marshawn. Beast mode.
Yes, sir.
You got us all out of our seats up here. Yeah, buddy.
Now I'm seeing a lot of movement on that leg from Gonzalez. He doesn't seem to be making too much movement.
I just hope it's just hyperextended because he fell on it awkwardly.
He came down kind of backward on it, like it was underneath his back.
Yeah.
And he's moving gingerly off the court here. I think somebody wants to get him some assistance on that right side and kind of help him off. You don't want him to keep putting pressure on that if you can. And to see him hold that knee after falling down and that leg coming behind him is what's really scary because all that weight came down on that bend.
Hey, all I know is if Jake walking with him like that, he finna put some ice on it.
Yeah. Put some ice on it.
Jake's like, hey, come on over here, sit down. We're going to put some ice on it. You all right.
Oh, so we got a technical foul.
Now, what was the tech for, Ozan?
Looked like he might have been taunting. Like a taunting.
It might have been a taunt on Hilt. I think he may have gave us a little flex or something or said something on the way down from that basket.
Hey, me not being able to touch the rim ever in my life. if I
you gonna take that one?
I'm gonna take that one. Yes.
Shaw Faulkner knocks down the free throws.
7-point lead.
Yeah, 7-point lead with 24 seconds left to go.
And the ball.
Gotta get a quick 3 right here.
Owens weaving through the defense. He's going to put up a floater. It's up and in. The referee shakes his head. No foul.
Looks like he was leaning a little bit.
A little bit. He didn't. Not keeping that legal guarding position. That's definitely grounds for a foul.
Yeah, could have had a blocking foul on that. Could have had and one. That would have made it interesting going to the free throw line and could have possibly been down 4. So
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dunbar Bulldogs are holding a 5-point
Now
lead.
they on like a 4-game losing streak right now. 4 or 5-game losing streak, I think.
Was that Dunbar or Bryan?
Dunbar.
I think it might be 5.
6.
Yeah.
So this is nice to get them off the snag going to the district
Great
tournament.
way. I was going to say it's a great way to go into the district tournament.
Definitely.
They take a second to call the foul there on Faulkner. Spalding is going to go to the line. Again, on attempts, the second most efficient free throw shooter on this Dunbar team. He's had 93 free throw attempts on the year.
Now, if I'm Bryan Station, I don't think I'd have my bigs in. I think I'd put all my shooters in because I'm going to need some threes.
Definitely, and Nick Spalding, this is a guy that you're not expecting to miss these free throws either.
He's definitely not missing. That's the guy you want the ball in his hands at the end of the game.
14.9. Gadd subs back in for the Bulldogs. The lead is 7. 14.9 to go. Owens catching and attacking. Steps through, long pass, Faulkner. Corner 3, up and no good. Rebound, Van Dyke. And they're not going to foul. Game is looking like it's about over. Hilt secures the ball, and the clock runs out. Big win for the Paul Lawrence Dunbar Bulldogs.
Definitely the player of the game is going to be Nick Spalding. We know he had 20-plus tonight. So, man, this is a great game. It's a game of runs. And Dunbar ended the game on a 20-4 run. Coach Truck is going to go down and try to get an interview with Dunbar's head coach.
You got me.
Yes, sir. We're going to shoot down to Coach Truck for our post-game interview.
Yeah, Coach Truck is going to get the head coach of Dunbar.
My man, Coach Garvin. Coach, man, great game from your team. I know you say y'all had with the little things. Seemed like tonight everything clicked.
I just give honor to the Most High first and foremost, and to the guys for battling, man. We've had a tough stretch, and for those kids to stay in it and finish the regular season with a win, I couldn't be more proud of them.
All right, Coach, so what's next for the Bulldogs?
It's tournament time, baby. It's tournament time. Got to win tonight. I have my grandson here at the game. I'm going to give credit to him tonight, all right?
All right, Coach. Hopefully we'll see him at the rest of the game.
An electric game here. The Paul Lawrence Dunbar Bulldogs finish off a tough one on the north side, take down the Bryan Station defenders with a final score of 63-56. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Nick Spalding was the leading scorer. I think it's grounds for play of the game. He really kept that offense alive for the Bulldogs.
Definitely towards the end of the game where the ball was in his hands. And he made spectacular play after play after play. And that's all you can ask for the senior, your senior leader. That's what he's about.
It's a full game stat sheet for us. For Bryan Station, Spalding did finish with 26. In an earlier interview, Coach Truck asked him if he'd get about 50.
And the ones finished with 22 for Bryan Station. So those two kids were really going at each other.
No double-doubles on that Bryan Station side. Felix Gonzalez finished the game with 8 rebounds. Biggers had 6 on the defensive end, 4 blocks for Biggers and 2 for Gonzalez. Some big defense being played, but a lot of steals, 10 of them on both sides for the defenders and the Bulldogs.
Also, Dunbar had some help with Mason Van Dyke with 12 and Benjamin Haggard with 11. So he did have some scoring help with him tonight.
Outshooting the defenders 7 threes to 4, losing the rebound battle, but coming out with a tough victory.
All right. Well, that concludes our regular season basketball coverage. Stay tuned. Y'all know we'll be at the Sweet 16. We'll see what's going on with these regionals. This is going to be an interesting regional tournament and district tournaments as things get started. I think the 11th is going to be exciting as always. Y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
Man, it's been a joy and a pleasure doing this with you guys this year. I hope hope to be back with you guys next winter and do this all over again, man.
Yes, sir. We'd be lovely to have you.
No one likes to see a regular season end, but I think the playoff is where the sport really comes alive. Tune in to all of your local networks and keep track of this 11th region. This is going to be some really good basketball from top to bottom, ladies and gentlemen. These are some tough teams, and I want you to come out and support some of these local basketball players. These kids, they've got a lot of heart, and they play a great game. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and we're going to go ahead and sign off on this Big Things Kentucky broadcast.
Peace.